What's up, Bitcoin? Oh, every time. Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, how's it hanging? We are back at it again with another building live stream. I don't know why I said it like that. I can never tell if my lighting is good. Yo! How's everybody doing? We are starting a new project today. Let's go! And by starting a new project, there's like a slight asterisk there, because we're changing an old project. So, quick explanation at the start of the video. This little guy was the Elmo corpse that I took apart to fix Helpy originally because his circuit board broke and I needed a replacement circuit board. So one of the 4 ones I found on clearance at like a Walmart, I took it apart and used the circuitry from him to fix Helpy. But I didn't want to throw it away, so I wanted to turn it into something. So it's a bit more on the analog side. The gears and stuff are still hooked up, so I can like move them and things. His legs are a little rocky. I was modifying his head so that I could kind of open and close it like this, but I'm gonna have to heavily modify it again to make it look more like David Mimic. I don't know if that's the official name. M2, tiny Mimic. Yeah, that one. Yes, everybody loves David Mimic. Little Dave. Oh my god. But yeah, so we're just gonna kind of wing it a little bit, but also I'm gonna try to modify this dude so that I can get him to look even more like the Mimic. So I'm gonna probably chop about this much of his head off, like going up. Because the little David Mimic / Mimic from Secret of the Mimic, I keep saying Mimic so much. He has basically like a see-through head, to be totally honest. I have a photo here. Well, it's pulled up on my computer, but I'm sure you all know what the little David Mimic is. It's in the thumbnail. But he has like basically a hollow section right here, so I'm gonna try to recreate that as best as I can with this guy. And yeah, let me put that one. There we go. So yeah, here we are. Welcome, Gray Rat, FNAF Glitch, FAL Oracle, Demonic Barbie, Goofy All Productions. Yo, how's it all hanging? That's a weird way to say that, but I hope you guys are having a good day / week. Oh, I forget if I mentioned this before, but I took apart that really old, kind of cringe All Might mask I made, and one of the lights was broken in it, but the other one isn't. So I'm going to, if you look at it closely, it's kind of a bunch of fairy lights all glued together in a circle. So as long as I'm careful, I can probably pry it back apart and then use both of them, or use just this one pack for both eyes, because I want his eyes to be like super bright blue, because I think it'll be good. I'm gonna attempt to do that like spiral effect on the eyes. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to accomplish that, but we'll get there when we get there. Yeah. You call him David Mimic? I've always just called him Roadkill. Yep. Guys, look what I have. This is a legendary Freddy Fanta Bear piss bottle. I gotta make sure I don't drink this. Because this is in fact actually not Fanta. I already drank the Fanta out of this. This is water, mica powder, food coloring, and what's the last bit? Rubbing alcohol, which is not consumable, mind you, because one of my little side projects I'm doing, not on live stream, but I figured I would mention it, is I'm taking this Fanta bottle and like one of these big lights. I'm gonna basically make it a lamp kind of thing. Not sponsored or nothing. I just think it's kind of cool and a bit on like the novelty side. So I wanted to kind of like save it forever, I guess. Like, I'll be real, I'm not the biggest fan of like PewDiePie anymore, but back in the day I used to like collect the G Fuel cans and stuff, like the custom artwork ones. So the fact that this is like a Freddy Fazbear thing, I just think is really cool. So I'm gonna turn this into something. It's still open and my brain keeps saying, ooh, soda, grab it, open it, and take a swig without thinking. And I'm like, no, 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 no. I have to glue that shut soon. Yo, you made an Omnitrix based on When Fate Comes Knocking? That sounds awesome. Alright, I'm going to start working on this. Wait, what else did I have to mention? Okay. 2 more little announcements real quick before... Two more little announcements. I just wanted to plug my channel members real quick. Y'all are awesome. It really does help me financially if you become a channel member. Though, like I've said in the past, if you cannot afford it, please do not give me money that you need. I don't want it if you need it. And yeah, the other thing I wanted to say, just because I had to mute somebody kind of on the like permanent side, just because they kept bringing up a lot of politics stuff in my live chat, and I really want to try my best to keep this environment politics free. Asterisk on that, I feel like I really have to specify this for some dumb reason, but being transgender is not a political affiliation. So when I say leave politics at the door, but keep that sign up, that's not a political statement. That's a statement about human rights. And yeah, I figured I should mention that just because answering the same questions over and 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 over, even when it's asked by the same guy, like politely, it gets to you. Like, I don't know. Anyway, the last thing I wanted to mention was after we finally finish the Mimic, I think the next project I want to do is finishing the my Death Trap cosplay. If you don't know what I'm referencing, I made a couple TikToks about it. I'll just show this real fast at the camera, because why not? It's my own video. This guy right here. So I want to finish this cosplay because technically the entire costume is only the top half. The bottom half is a modified like torso bit that's only about yay big. And I really want to wear this costume to like a convention or something. So I was just like thinking about it and I was like, I really want to just finish the lower half for like conventions, but like if I use this guy in any projects in the future, I'm still going to use the stop motion legs because I think they look super cool. But like, I really want to wear it to a convention, so I think it would be a fun little side project. Might give you guys some memories of when I built Springtrap on the lives way back in the day, because I pretty much have his middle torso down to do. The rest is all done. But that'll still take me probably a couple months for that. So that'll probably be the next big thing after the little David Mimic, because I've wanted to do this one for a long time. And yeah, I swear that was the last thing. Okay, fan art video. That is coming out very soon. It's almost done. Okay, now we're getting into the last little bit. Here we go. Wait, no, wait. There we go. Okay. That was like 10 minutes of you guys' time. I'm sorry. Let's get into this. So the first thing I noticed about this, I was originally basing it on FNAF World Indo 1, so that's why his head is kind of shaped like that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it apart to be about this height, and then I might even redo the mechanism a little bit, just because I want it to be the correct shape. And then this jaw piece here, I'm gonna keep mostly the same, except, excuse me, I'm gonna round it a little bit on the side here, instead of it being like a rectangle. But I am gonna keep the little makeshift speaker thing I put in there, because I think it's cool. But yeah, so let's just sort of jump into it. Tell me about y'all's days and stuff. How's it going? I'll try my best to keep up with the live chat as best I can. But yeah. I don't even know what a politic is. Well, poly means many, and ticks are blood-sucking parasites. So, polyticks is just a lot of blood-sucking parasites, in my personal opinion. And you can quote me on that. But yeah, so we gotta undo a little bit of this glue work here. Scissors are usually the easiest. But I don't want to, like, break it, so just try to be a little bit careful. Luckily, I didn't get too crazy far into the Indo 1 theme, so I should be able to recycle it all into the Mimic. It was difficult to put the pieces together. That song is so bad, dude. Can we just admit that that song is terrible? Oh god. It's so fucking funny, like, in an ironic way, though. Like, I made the Mimic. Ooh. I have seen a little bit of Jujutsu Kaisen. Kaisen? Jujutsu Kaisen? I think that's a seasoning. I've seen a little bit of it. I think it's a cool show, but I kind of lost interest a little ways through the first season. Though that might just be because I was really biased and really liked My Hero Academia more. I didn't say it was mid. I didn't say it was bad, I just said I didn't finish it. Yo, Lizard Attack, welcome to the chat. You think it's peak? That's good. I think it's cool. I've seen some animation from it, and it's really cool. One I am a bit, what's the word, reserved about. I believe it's called Dan to Dan or something like that. It's one of those newer ones that's coming out, and I don't know if it's just like the hype of it being a new show or if it's actually good. So I was gonna let it kind of have a couple seasons come out and then maybe binge that one as well, because it looks interesting, but like it just doesn't, I don't know. I don't know if people are hyping it too much for what it is. You farted on Freddy Fazbear and he died. Now William Afton is after you? Dude. That's crazy. Oh my god. Bro, you better run. That dude, he always comes back. You know, sometimes I'm like, am I autistic? And then other times I'm like, why did I even question it? Alright. I'm going to make this a bit on the smaller side. Because like I said, probably like 4 times already, I want to make his head hollow. That's like the biggest part I want to look good on him. The rest of him I'm just going to kind of wing it a little bit. But like the head, I really want the head to look good. Though I want it to be in like my style. I don't want it to be like a 1-to-1 perfect adaptation. I've never really liked that stuff. If you're like a longtime fan, you know I've never really cared for like exact like perfection or whatever people complain about accuracy and stuff. I'm like, bro, cosplay and building stuff isn't about accuracy. It's about fun. I don't know. Just feel like I had to stay that. I feel like I had to say that for some reason. And like everybody has to start somewhere when it comes to basically everything. So I never think it's a good idea to try to compare yourself to other people's work. Like, you don't want to be somebody else, you want to be you, right? Okay, there we go. Yo, animatronic Kane moment. He just needs 2 eyeballs right here. Wait. What's the Digital Circus theme? Digital Circus, I definitely watched the show. Have I heard about the new FNAF game? I saw Dako's video on a bit of it. It sounds interesting. I don't know if the name was confirmed yet, but I think it was something like Five Nights at Freddy's Into the Abyss, which that's kind of like a metal name, dude. Like, let's be real, that's cool. I'm kind of hyped about it. I'm curious what the abyss means. Like, is it like an Old Man Consequence kind of thing, like into the lake, or is it like a Pizzaplex kind of thing where it's like into the underground cave systems, or into the abyss there's just an even deeper section that we haven't even seen yet or something? I don't know. I'm pretty hyped about every Five Nights at Freddy's thing, to be honest. But yeah, I'm going to remove his side teeth here and then try to round this out a little bit. But yeah, for cosplay, you don't really want to use like cardboard or paper, but for like puppets and stuff, feel free, because unless you're like, you don't want to get cardboard wet, is basically what I'm trying to say. Especially if you try to use it for like a costume. And the main reason I say this is just like a cosplay advice thing. If you have cardboard or paper in your costume and you're in it for a long period of time, the human body sweats. And if it's paper, the sweat will soak in and it'll either make it smell really bad, or worse, eventually start growing mold. And that's the thing you want to avoid. So like way back in the day, I used to use cardboard for my costumes. I avoid that now. Like, I try to use just foam and plastic and things. Just like, figured I should mention that, because I don't know, it is a bit concerning if somebody was to use paper. Though, I mean, you kind of have to work with what you have sometimes, so it's not like the biggest deal, but like, if you're wearing costumes like me at like conventions for like a long period of time, like I said, best to avoid paper or cardboard for like that. But since this guy's just a little dude, it doesn't really matter. So, yeah. Yep, you got it. An all duct tape cosplay, I feel like, would be so uncomfortable. That would get so sweaty. Cardboard or duct tape. Oh my god. That's crazy. Alright, so at the moment I took the 2 teeth out on the edge on both sides, and now I'm gonna round these corners here. Probably gonna just have to trim it and then just add more cardstock around it to make that smooth bit. Yeah. I'm gonna use a pencil real quick. Maybe I can do it like this. There we go. Basically what I'm saying is here is about where the teeth are. I want it to go about approximately there. There. And then sort of like I said 1,000 times, the sound effects make it better. Yeah, I will stand by that forever and ever. Alright. Now, I don't know how well you can see that. You can see it a little bit. I just used the pencil to sketch out the bit. Nip off. Try not to poke myself. Would be unideal. Yeah. What's the base of this? Oh, I mentioned it at the start of the live stream, but it used to be an Elmo, but I took the circuit board out of it, so it no longer works. But I still wanted to use the body of it for something, so I was gonna make it Endo 1 from FNAF World. But then Secret of the Mimic came out, and I got stuck on a bunch of other projects, so I never finished him. And then the Tiny David character got revealed, and I was like, oh my goodness, that would be so fun to turn it into little David instead. Cause like I wasn't like 100% set on the Endo 1 idea. Like I liked how it was looking, but like the moment excuse me, the moment the Tiny Mimic got revealed, I was like, oh my god, I need to do that instead. And we're finally getting to it because we finished Lonely Freddy, which I'm really happy with how Lonely Freddy turned out. I'm really happy with that one. Yeah, plastic for cosplay works pretty well. I use a lot of plastic stuff, like I have a bunch of random plastic things that I save from various things. Some are action figures, some are just random stuff. And plastic works pretty well. It's just you gotta make sure to paint it and then put like a really heavy clear coat on it, because it will like chip eventually if you're painting like a regular plastic item. But if you're like gentle / careful with your builds and stuff, it shouldn't be that big of a deal, I think. Yeah, don't make them out of paper mache if you live in like a humid area. That's a smart idea. Though I will say I have made a paper mache mask in the past, but I only ever wore it a couple times, so I can't say I've never made a paper mache mask. Like, they are quite fun. So I'm not saying don't make paper mache masks. I'm just saying be aware that paper mache can get moldy. Is basically what I'm saying. Yeah. You know from personal experience? Yeah. Oh, Ooh, we got a When Fate Comes Knocking question from Glitchstorm. Okay, give me a second to read this. Ooh, which character is considered the most powerful in the entire When Fate Comes Knocking series? Well, I can't 100% confirm or deny, but I would say, the Artisan would be the most powerful character in the series. And then it's followed closely by a couple other characters that have already appeared. I'm not going to say which one the order of 3 and 2 are, but one of them is Mike, so yeah. I'll leave you with that bit. Now we're going to do the same bit for the lower jaw here. Try my best to line it up. If we're talking power scaling wise. Oh yeah, I just answered the question, Goofy. Yeah, you want to make sure to keep the areas you build in semi-dry if you can. It just works out better. Which I feel it's kind of just like average advice, but that's just of course I made these things freaking solid cardboard. I bent my X-Acto knife. Look at that. Wait, can you see that? It's like you can barely see it, but the end just like goes that way a little. Dang. Okay. Never bent one like that before. Usually they just snap. That's kind of funny. I'll use a different X-Acto knife then. Why do I say the Artisan like that? I don't know. Because I'm mentally ill. Why do people call Ennard Innard when it's spelled Ennard? I don't know. I'll die on that hill. How many cosplays have I made total? It's a big amount. It's like I've done a lot of casual cosplays. Like my Mario one was pretty nice. Did Luigi as well. King. Then we got Spamton, Purple Guy, Springtrap, Glamrock Freddy, Circus Baby, Mangle, Innard, Multifreddy, Deathtrap, Glitchtrap, Vanessa. I wasn't counting at all, so I hope you were. And like a bunch of other ones, so I'd say it's probably well over like 20 or 30 from like across the board. If we're talking my entire life, it's even more than that, because I used to make some pretty fun Halloween costumes before I got into full-blown cosplay. Dang, this piece is annoying. It doesn't help that it's attached to his body. I'm just trying to... Maybe I can... put a solid bit. Yeah, yeah! Work, damn it. You know what? Maybe I can just tear it the rest of the way. There we go. Nailed it. First try. Alright. You've been watching my videos since you were like 6? Oh my goodness. You're 11? Oh, I feel so old. Thanks for the support. You have the biggest OP weapon for when fate comes knocking. Like an idea? Okay. What's your idea? Let me know. Try this again. This side doesn't work any better. This is what I get for being so thorough when I glued this together. Work with me. Come on, David. Work with me here, bro. There we go. That took longer than I thought it would. Alright, it's a little rough, but it's rounded now. So I'm going to use some cardstock and go over this bit once I realize where I put my cardstock. Cardstock. Ooh. There we go. Alright, so the way I usually do it is I just cut a strip of cardstock and then I'll trim it later. It's not perfect or nothing. But what I can do is I'm going to use this flat side and put it towards the mouth there. And yeah, this should work supposedly. I think. I hope. But yeah, if you ever need to make the edge work on cardboard, I highly recommend buying some cardstock, because that's what I use to cover up all the little triangle things. Ooh, lots of comments. Let me read these. They'll keep you running video. That's a oldie. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this briefly at the start of the live stream, but I have almost finished editing the really long fan art video. So expect to see that in your notifications soon. Overall, I'll just put it this way. I'm planning on keeping every submission in the video, and honestly, you guys are freaking awesome. But I won't tell you too much because I want you guys to see my genuine reaction for a lot of it, because a lot of it was new stuff. I think, pretty sure there was some really cool stuff. Y'all are talented AF. Ooh, yeah. Feel free to post to the community thing. I don't exactly know how YouTube does those now, but apparently subscribers can post to like a little like fan community tab thing, from what I hear. If I'm thinking correctly about it. Fanta Freddy Bear, yes. Purple, what's up? I'm back. Yes. It was difficult. It kind of looks like a xenomorph, actually. Accidentally made an animatronic xenomorph. Could have been worse. Could have hit him with a car. Alright, so now I'm gonna use my scissors and trim it like this. I don't know why I said scissors like that. And that's how I do the little edge work for these. Guess I gotta trim it a little more. So it matches up. There we go. Alright, top jaw pretty much done, I think. Though I think he has a couple more teeth on the side here, so I might add those. But we'll do this bottom jaw next. I don't know if it's worth trying to save this piece. Could work. Oh, I'll take a look. Don't worry. I don't know if I can do it on the live stream, but I'll go take a look. See. I am gonna try to make him look all busted up and stuff. Not like broken, but I'm gonna weather him a bunch. I think I'll leave the little Tiger Rock plushie relatively new looking though, because I do want to build like a tiny little plushie for him to hold. So I think that'll be adorable. Yeah, that didn't take long. Alright. Next, let me double check what he looks like on my phone. Whoa. That's my TikTok. David. Secret of the Mimic. Tiny Mimic. You know, I thought I had this pulled up already, but... Alright. Okay. Yeah, it looks like his teeth do kind of go around the side here. Yo, welcome back! Oh my god. Someone just mentioned Skywarp 33 Amino. I remember those. Or I remember the Amino app. That was a wild time. Oh, that's like a deep-seated memory that just got unlocked. Oh my god. Okay. I should have kept that photo up in my brain longer. Alright. Next, we are going to take some foam. I want to try to do the other bits of his jaw. I also need to make sure I put teeth on it. But, okay, we'll do the teeth first, actually. Probably reuse these ones. A little? Probably. Wham, wham. You just went on a date with Markiplier? That's crazy. Sounds like you're really choosing your own adventure with that one. I both love and hate puns. Tornado sirens? Oh, I hope you're alright. Do you think it was just like a warning? Like one of those test ones? Sounds trippy. Yeah. I was talking with Atomic about the ring I had for it, and I was like, yeah, it was really easy to find. And then I like tried to find it, and it's just, I swear, I found it before, like online, and now it's just nowhere on the internet. I did, however, find it at a convention on one of those, like, booths. So maybe if you're ever at a convention, keep your eye out for those jewelry booths. You might find the Disciples of the Corruption merchandise secretly chilling there. Okay, so I bought the FNAF movie finally as like a physical copy like a week ago or two. And I remember streaming it a bunch and like really liking it, but like only ever like fully watching it like twice. I own it now on a physical copy, and since I bought it, I've watched it like 4 times. I definitely think I'm biased. I like that movie a lot. Sure, it's got flaws, but what movie doesn't? Come on. Let's be realistic. Alright. Yep, those ones a little wrong, but that's fine. It's FNAF, so you can ignore the flaws. Exactly. Actually, the flaws are deep lore that haven't been explained yet. Then they'll be expanded upon in the sequel. Almost done with these teeth here. This is kind of reminding me of when I built Bon Bon way back in the day. I don't know. I haven't done a mouth like this in a while. Don't quote me on that. I just reached for the Freddy Fanta just then. I don't know if you saw that, but like I said earlier, I keep trying to drink it and it's not actually This is not edible. I keep reaching for it though. Okay, I really gotta glue that so I don't accidentally like. Okay. Two more teeth. Two more teeth. Two more teeth. It wants me to take the sip. Take the sip. It's like that time I accidentally... It's like that time I was eating a fucking yogurt while painting, and I fucking dipped my goddamn paintbrush covered in paint in my yogurt instead of my water cup to try out the brush, and I was so upset. It was the most moment of my life. It wasn't even on a live stream, it was just me by myself, and I was like, wait a damn minute. Yo, Toby's in the chat! Every crafter's canon event. You are so real for that. That's a pretty accurate statement. I think every crafter has experienced one or more of a few different craft-related injuries, whether it's a hot glue droplet falling on your arm and not able to do anything because you're gluing and you're just like, ah, that really sucks. Or if you accidentally like spill paint and you're like, oh no, it's all over my favorite shirt. Like, I don't know. Lots of stuff like that. But yeah. Now his little mouth is complete. Yeah. Next, I'm gonna build the little like bits that go around the mouth, cause like he has these like weird little metal edge face things. I don't know. His teeth is like within like a second layer of stuff. But yeah. So I'm gonna try to do that. So I'm gonna take some foam. Cut a really long strip. I should probably have my heat gun out for this because I need it to stay shaped. I'm gonna have to trim this a little more. I think. Yeah, probably. Wow. You've almost drank paint water? Yeah, we've all been there. Just working on something and then out of the blue you're holding the wrong cup. Crafting is actually way more dangerous than people think. You might accidentally drink paint. Alright, I'm going to... This thing. I'm gonna have to set it on something so that it doesn't burn my apartment down. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Oh my god, Toby, thank you for joining as a member! Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I went and grabbed my beanie because my hair was bugging me, and I needed to grab this TV tray so that I had a spot to set down. I should have fixed my hair before I started this. Set down my heat gun, because these suckers get really hot and take a little while to cool back down. So if you use these, you want to keep them on like a flat surface where it won't accidentally like touch some sort of flammable object. So you want to just make sure you keep them out of the way. And at the moment I just don't have enough space on my main spot here for it. My god, my fucking hair looks insane, isn't it? That's better, right? Oh, I need to take a shower. It's been strangely like super humid where I'm at lately. I'm not really sure why. It just has been. Oh yeah, I wanted to say thank you, Toby, for the membership. I appreciate it. Feel free to spam all the emojis if you want. Yeah. I'm using the heat gun. I'm sure you guys could tell already. Okay. So, you usually want to use them so that the foam stays good. But yeah, so this bit I'm gonna glue back here and then trim it and then glue one right here and then trim it and then put a rounded bit on the front and basically mirror it. So that's the plan for the lower jaw at the moment. Yo, look at all those cool emojis. Is it gonna pop them up? I don't know if it'll show up. Ah, it just says the name. I gotta see if there's a way to have it so that my custom emotes pop up on the live chat thing here. It's cool though. I think it has here the little icon, or maybe is that what that is? I can't read. Yeah, that's cool. Now you shall do the same on this side. I'm just gluing it, like so at the moment. Yeah, it might be a little off, but plan, take this, basically go like that a little bit. I don't know how well you can see that. I always forget which one. No. Have I never actually set that camera up? I swear, there was one I did that's supposed to be the top down as the big one, and then the reverse of this one. And I can't find it. I need to label these way better. Oh well, okay. I will nip this a little bit. And then I'm going to... Do I have it? I have an idea to hopefully make it a little sturdier. I'm going to use a toothpick. and or little dowel rod thing. This thing. I'm gonna poke it through. And that should give something for the stability aspect of it to help. Was that a sentence? Something of the stability aspect to help? I don't know anymore. But yeah, so might just be easier to switch it to just to this one. Yeah, we'll just keep it on this one. Oh, my hair look cute already. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. Putting it through this bit, and then this part onto that. First, need to go to this side. Green. Yeah, feel free to tweet me stuff if you guys want. I'm pretty active on Twitter, and I have my DMs open on there. It's probably the fastest place to reach me, to be honest. I don't know if that's a good thing, but I'm definitely a Twitter addict. I'm actually going to pop this other bit in here first. Sharp bait. I don't know why I did it like that, but I did. Now just poke this one through here. Basically, all I'm trying to have this do is I want this connection point to be really secure, like extra. And then also, I don't want it to like bend funky. I want it to stay like a right angle. Basically the main reason. Okay. Question for the live chat. Let me switch it so I can see the live chat. What is your personal favorite thing in the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie trailer? Like, what part are you the most hyped for? Do you have any theories about what's going on? I think it's gonna be like a fun kind of combination of the games and like the Twisted Ones / the fourth closet, maybe. That's just my personal headcanon at the moment. I haven't seen the movie yet, it's not out. But I think it would be cool. I really liked the FNAF book series, to be honest. I know not everybody liked the graphic novels for various reasons, but I love the story. But most of y'all realize I am biased, so there's that as well. Mangle. I'm so excited for Mangle. Literally, when I was first hearing about the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 movie and like how it was done by like the Jim Henson's Creature Shop and stuff, like when that like announcement was all being made and things, I was so hyped because I was like, oh my god, I really want to see Mangle made by these people because I feel like they would just knock it out of the park. And every shot Mangle is in, I'm already like screaming over. I'm so excited. Everyone else can kick rocks. I'm so... Just from like a filmmaker's perspective, I can't confirm this yet, but my guess for that shot of Mangle on the car, it's gotta be all practical, right? Like they probably built a car or like modified a car that go. I don't know if this is factually correct, like I said, but from what I could see from the trailer, it looked like they modified an actual car and like built the Mangle animatronic kind of into it, but made it look like it's holding on. And I want to say that's how they filmed that scene, but who knows, maybe it was something else. But like that scene alone, as soon as I saw Mangle on the car, I was just like, this movie is peak. I will see it day one. I will find a way. So I will say Mangle is probably the main thing I'm excited for. Though the puppet, I'm really curious what they're gonna do with that, especially since they've like introduced Vanessa being like related to the Aftons, right? Like in the first movie, she's technically the daughter of Afton, except part of me thinks it might be like a mix of the Fourth Closet, where it's like she's secretly an animatronic or something. I don't know. I thought it was cool, like those theories about that stuff. Ah! Alright, it kind of looks like he's getting braces. I think it only goes like that far. Like that. Yo, Circa, what's up? Yeah. They probably did, because, like, the first one did so well, like, box office-wise, that I'm pretty sure it was already confirmed that the sequel had a much larger budget, right? Because there's, like, so many more characters in the sequel, and we've only seen, like, split-second shots of a lot of them. And I'm just like, I'm so excited! Believe... Is it December 1st? I forget what the release date is for it. It's later, it's like in December, I'm pretty sure. Right? December something? Haha. Yo, below the surface. December 5th? 5th or 4th? Oh, it's kind of crazy to think that we're already in the 9th month of 2025. Time flies when you're stressed beyond belief. But that's how everybody is nowadays. Or at least everybody I know. I feel like the people that are doing financially okay are lying. That's just my... But that's just a theory. An economics theory. Okay, I'm gonna change the subject. Yeah, look, okay, he's kind of got the bottom braces looking part. Okay, I like that, I like that. Now we're gonna do the same kind of thing to the top jaw, I believe. Let me check. Okay, not quite the same. Well, actually, I want to say the top one is actually attached to like the side of his head here, rather than the jaw. So it would be like it wouldn't quite be the exact angle, but I think that's how it actually looks if I'm staring at this image correctly. And there are a couple little bits on this bottom bit that I'll add, like a couple little metal squares and things, but I'll add that later. I want to add the top one of these, and then we'll see how long that takes. I'm going to do a thing. Glue this down a little better. So, the way I had done this connection point for the movement, as you can see, it's just a Lego Technic pin, and I got this Lego Technic piece. Just clicks on, because it's got this bit of movement here, it allows me to open and close the mouth just by moving it forward. So, I'll probably keep this as the way to use the mouth. But once he's done for display, I'll just take it out. But if I use him for anything, I'll have like a green one as well, I think, that I'll use for it. I think. We'll see. That's the current plan. Now, I'm gonna use a bit more cardstock. I'm gonna cover this little bit here on top of his head. Right here. Stay standing. Like so. Basically gonna put this on here and then trim it a little bit. As long as this can open and close still, that's all that matters. Go. So far, so good. There we go. So once the glue dries on that, or cools down because it's hot glue, I'll trim it a little bit. Let me read the comments real quick. What's y'all been saying? Yeah, it feels like 2025 just started for real. At this point, I just think Sky has a closet full of ideas. Well, I was in there long enough, so I had to come up with a few. What do you mean Security Breach came out 2 years ago? Oh my god. That's nuts. Don't say that. How dare you? How dare you remind me of time? Dude, it's nuts that FNAF is like a decade old already. Fun fact, did you know that Five Nights at Freddy's has been around longer than the Confederacy ever was? Another fun fact, did you know that Five Nights at Freddy's AR specifically lasted longer than the Confederacy? Anyway, I just had to say that. Factually, the Confederacy only existed for about 4 years. I know, it's pretty wild. People have been crazy for a long time. So I guess I could say Five Nights at Freddy's is like my heritage at this point. It's such a big part of my life. Okay, I need to change the subject again. Back to the FNAF movie. FNAF movie. FNAF, ha ha ha. Hey, welcome back, Technically Filming. We've given him a bottom set of braces. And I'm about to attach the top ones. So, we shall do the same thing, but glue it to the side of his head and not the this. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room with rats. The rats made me crazy. I'm losing my mind here, guys. Crazy! I was crazy once. Okay. Oh, I could only do that for so long. Oh my god. I'm gonna hopefully finish the fan art video editing wise tonight sometime. If I'm able to. That's my goal after the live stream, is to just spend a few hours trying to finish it. If it doesn't take me too crazy long, it might come out tonight. But otherwise, kind of expect it more tomorrow sometime, if possible. Now that I said that on the live stream, I feel like I have to keep my word. So, yeah, I'm gonna try my best to finish that as soon as possible. Yeah, no more rats. What's wrong with rats? Did the rats make you crazy? Crazy? I'll be real, that meme freaking haunted my brain for so fucking long. I guess you could say it made me crazy. You hit the enter button too early. And I Dawn. Who's Dawn? Oh my god. Okay, I'm remembering why I usually stick around an hour for a live stream, but I like to try to make my live streams a little bit longer now. Just for funsies. I'm gonna try to keep them around 2 hours now. Though, who knows, maybe I'll let them go to 3 again. Because Y'all seem to think I'm really funny when I get live stream delusional, or whatever the medical term would be. Going insane while live. Crazy. I was crazy once. Damn it! Get out of my head! Get out of my head! Don't mind that. Delulu? I barely know her. That joke confused myself. I'll just put that. Oh my god. Get out of my skin! Work with me. Come on. Gotta make these a little better. Do I have? Bruh. I think it went launching. Went launching? I think it got launched when I nipped the little wooden piece? Question mark? Oh well. I can just use an X-Acto knife. Usually, toothpicks can poke into foam pretty good, but sometimes if they're not sharp enough, it can just be annoying. So you kind of have to add a little score line. Little dealio. There we go. Wah. Firmly grasp it. Oh no, the glue is drying before it got all the way. No! It's okay, I'll fix it. Oh, Fang, you're technically filming? Okay. Your phone died? Wah, wah. I don't know why I said wah wah. There we go. Almost. Is the camera too far away? Should I move it a little closer? I could probably move it a little closer if you guys want. Let's see. Is that better? That might be a little better for you guys. There's just like a big pile of junk right here, so it's very distracting to my eyeballs. Womp womp is crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. I thought I needed a room. A rubber room. A rubber room full of bats. The bats made me Batman. Sky, don't do it. Again. Oh my god. It's moments like these I remember autism is real. Yeah, I'm gonna make his head probably pretty large. Not quite, I wouldn't say to scale, because the Elmos I think would be just a little bit too small for it to be to scale. But I'm gonna try to make it so that the head is a bit on the larger side compared to the body. But that's just me. Just right. Yeah. better X-Acto knife. And this one's bent on the end. Maybe I'll just change the blade real fast. I think I have more around here somewhere. Thought I did. Well, I gotta move this camera again. I hope you like ASMR. Oh yeah. I swear I had another package of them. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I couldn't sleep tonight. Did it fall on the floor? Okay, well. Maybe I will use the same X-Acto knife after all. I'll have to probably go digging for that somewhere. Oh well. I thought I had one, like a set of ones right there. Cause like, yeah. Can I get a wing off? Okay, I'll be real. That used to be like a really big thing in my old friend group, and I still find myself saying it from time to time. It's like an old meme at this point. Something seems off. I know what it is, but I will fix that in a sec. It's just a little bit too long on one side, so I'm going to trim that. Yeah, okay, yesterday was weird. It was like really bright and sunny, and then suddenly it was like super dark out and like really heavy rain, just like and there was straight up like some thunder and lightning. Like I was texting my sister about it, and she was like, yeah, did you hear that huge crash? And I was like, yeah, it was wild. But like, yeah, and then it like all the rain stopped about as suddenly as it started. And basically, at least from what I could tell, the humidity jumped up so high. It was so bad. It went crazy. I was crazy once. No! Get out of my head! Someone got sad. Yeah, that makes sense. Then the Looney Tunes music. Wah, wah. Alright, that seems a bit more even. His little mouth is a little goofy, but I think that'll work. Kinda wanna put it more like, yeah. Maybe I could attach it. Do I have an idea? I think I might try to put a little, either like a popsicle stick or like a little wooden piece, not to glue it to this top part, but to just have it on here, and that when the mouth opens, when the mouth opens, since this is majority foam, it should be able to kind of bend up with it as well. So I think I'm gonna do that. I think that idea might work the best, at least for what I'm trying to do. Random old piece of popsicle stick. Basically what I'm saying is like gluing it kind of like this, and then it'll hopefully catch that little bit, I think. Make it a little smaller. This is kind of just an off-the-wall idea. I just want to see if it looks good. I think that'll work. Maybe if I put it on the bottom side, it'll work better. Ah! Dropping stuff. Let's give it a go. I'll put it on the top here. I could maybe just glue it directly to it, to be honest. It could probably still work since I don't have to worry about the motor because it's all hand powered. I could probably just glue that directly there. Maybe? I don't want to glue it a bit further out. Now. Okay, I'll put the dot just on the end here. I'll secure it more later, I just want to see. Yeah, that works. It kind of bends a little too. I kind of like that it does that. See? Like it goes flat and then it kind of... You can see it just a little bit, but it goes like up. I like that. Okay, I'm actually digging this a lot so far. How long have we been going? Hour and a half. Okay. Probably go a little longer. What should I do next? Pull up that photo again. So he's got that little Indo nose bit above that. The eyes are kind of like up here. does have little toes now that I'm looking at it, so I gotta make sure I remember to add 3 little robo toes. I kind of want to do a tiny bit on his torso for a sec. Like, there's that box piece that sits there. His torso isn't going to be 100% accurate, I don't think, just from what I'm looking at, because this bit has like hard plastic in the middle of it, and it would just be super annoying to try to trim out certain bits. So I'm gonna leave the base of it as is, but I'm gonna add some of these like little David things, like this box behind the Tiger Rock plushie. Like, I'm thinking I'm gonna add that. Maybe just like about this large in the middle there. Use this piece. It's not his entire width though, so it's only like the middle section. Let's do that first. I'll be able to just use this. Hey, yo! Oh, hey! What's up? I know who you are. It sounds creepy saying it like that, but one of my friends is in the chat. One of my favorite friends. My name is David. I made your mother. It was difficult to put the pieces together. What? What does that even mean? I confuse myself. Okay, so we got a little square here. I'm gonna glue it. It's not down here, it's closer to the top here. And then there's like a little bit above it. Yeah, so we'll put it kind of right here centered. Yeah. But I want to make it a little thicker first. No, that's not big enough. Nope. Might just use a little bit of cardboard. Excuse me. I'm gonna just cut a square to a cardboard out. I want it to be 3-dimensional. Oh, sorry. Hey, you're playing Spider-Man? That's fun. Spider-Man's fun. I love the Tobey Maguire movies the most, but I'll say Tom Holland is a really good Spider-Man in my opinion. Though I might be biased because I think Tom Holland's a cool person. Breach. Yeah. Yeah, no one's too old to watch children cartoons. You know children cartoons are made by adults, right? Like, people watch it, people make it. It's, like, not that complicated, guys. If the show is good, it's good. That's how I judge shows. Like, a show should speak for itself. You don't have to relentlessly defend good shows. But just blowing off an entire category of animation just because it's for kids or whatever, that just makes me think you don't know what the point of movies are. Like, they're supposed to be like an escape, right? Oh, you're an adult, don't watch kids' films. Okay, yeah, I guess. But also, it's a movie. Like, it doesn't matter. Andrew Garfield's good too. I liked him as Spider-Man. And I've seen a few more of his movies and stuff, but I mean, I'm not the most familiar with Andrew Garfield's work. Though I hear he's also a chill dude. We got 3 Spider-Man who are all really cool dudes, and they were all put in the same movie, and it was awesome. Yeah, for real. If somebody blows off anime and says it's for kids, it's like, bro, have you seen... Ah, yes, Attack on Titan, my favorite children's cartoon. Yes, yes. Oh well. I mean, to each their own, but I will forever be in the ballpark of defending animation as, like, it is also cinema. Like, especially since AI is such a big thing now. Like, hand-drawn animation needs so much more praise, because it is so much better. Like, oh my god. The same people that say animation and cartoons are only for kids are the same ones that are like, wow, this AI stuff is really realistic, it looks so good. It's like, no! Stop it! Pay attention! It's like that same type of person. Ah! AI is lame and should only ever be used as a tool and not a replacement. That is my personal opinion. For some reason, it's kind of radical leftist. It's not, it's just people think they know me just because of my political stuff I posted. I love my country. Anyway, we need the jingle jangle for those people, don't we? ReZero for kids? Oh, no. No, that one is not for children. That is not a good... No. That's like being like, hey child, would you like to watch this anime about slaying goblins? Episode 1 is pretty crazy. This entire live was scripted by AI. Do you really think I could stick to a script like this well? Alright, we've got our little box here. Our little box. I want to put like a slight texture thing on it for the little X design the Mimic has on his belly. Yeah. This thing. Right there. I'm gonna put a little design kinda like that on here, so I think I might just be easiest to take a piece of foam and cut little triangles out of it. Might actually just be able to. No, it's more of an indent, not a. Oh, I don't have any thin foam out here. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. I had to go dig out a tiny piece of thin foam really fast. Let's put this back. Ah! Wait. There we go. Yeah, so I'm gonna make it the same shape, and then I'm gonna trim out little triangles for that shape. Oh, yeah. Sort of do this real fast. Zoop. Whap. Whoop. Now we got that. And I should be able to. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna sketch out the thing on this side, and then once I cut it out, I'm gonna flip it over so that the lines won't be visible. Hopefully. But I'm gonna try my best to make this even. Yeah! What am I doing? Alright, so far we've got one triangle. We have 2 triangles. We're halfway there. I think it. Yeah, it's pretty. This. There we go. Now we have this little bit cut out. So I'm going to cut out all these little triangles here, and then flip it over so that the sketches aren't there, and then glue it on to this little guy. So, now comes the fun part. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. One more. Like I said, the sound effects make it better. Go. One more. Penguin Plush Productions, what's up? We are working on Tiny David Mimic. We've made some pretty decent progress today. It already looks incredibly more like the David Mimic than it did before. I'm very quite happy with it. Very quite. I don't know why I said it like that, but I did, so I'm gonna just own that. Try to trim this to make it as even as possible. Ah. Okay. Now, for the last little bit. Gluing it on. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Oh. It's pretty good. I think, probably. So this will be on his just like so. Then it'll have some wires coming out the side. I might just have him come out the side and go under the arm here. Not exactly sure yet for that. But that's pretty decent progress, I think. I'm gonna glue this on. Real fast. It's centered, so it's not too big of an important thing to be like perfect or nothing. There we go. Alright. I think for a first live stream we made some pretty good progress. I haven't done anything to his arms yet, but I've said it before. I think I'm going to use a couple Lego pieces to make it so that this arm, or maybe it's this arm, whichever one he holds the little Tiger Rock plushie with, I'm going to make it so that he can hold one as well. Like, and then I'll make it so that the arm can flip down as well, so I can still have him like wave. Go to Goose. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up today's live stream right there. Going about 2 hours. Not so bad. Yeah, let me say, I wanted to show you guys one little thing before well, technically it's two things. Well, they're technically two different things. But I wanted to show you two things before I ended the live stream. And yeah, first one is, I don't think I've ever like officially really shown this. I could be wrong, but this is the Five Nights at Freddy's background I have used for years. One side has a bunch of tiny poster cutouts all on it, which, if you can see, some of them, like these ones with the dark top sections, those ones are screenshots from the game. But this Freddy one, and this one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one, not that one, are all my like photos of those like little drawings I did for the really old Just Gold music video. Damn, that's an old one. But I still have them, and they're up there on the wall there. So if you look really closely at these, like these ones, or wait, these ones, you can see that that guy and that one are all over on my wall. It's kind of hard to see. Freddy is right there at the top, and then the Foxy one is right next to it. And yeah, so I basically did this. This line is just paper, and then same on the other side. And I use this to make my backgrounds. I take photos of it, and then I duplicate it, and like change it, and do all that in post. And that's how I do it. So I figured I could just show you guys that real quick, because I thought it was kind of cool. I keep all my backgrounds in a box over there. So maybe I'll go over a couple other ones, because I still have pretty much all of them at the end of some lives, just because I want to show you guys some cool stuff, but I don't want to spoil too much, you know? And yeah, the last thing I wanted to show you guys is me and my sister. Ah! That's my sister. That's me. I love her so much. She's the best. She actually gave me the mica powder that I used in this. It's kind of hard to see it, but like if you shake it up, it gets all kind of swirly. It's very subtle on camera, but you can see it way better in person. It just adds these like little gold flakes, and then I'm gonna make it a lamp. So there you go, you can see them a little better. Yeah, doesn't that look cool? But yeah, I'll make a TikTok on this eventually, once I finish it. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up today's live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you on the next one. And to answer May 40696, wow, I can read, question, Mini Tiger Rock plushie? Yes, that is a part of the plan. I will make that eventually, to go with little David here. This was about as far as we got, but we got his little chest thing pretty much done. I gotta add some wires coming out of it. Then we got his head restarted officially, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I'm gonna end this one. Thanks so much for watching. Shout out my channel members. Feel free to try to use the YouTube hype thing. I don't really know how it works. And yeah, I will see you guys next week, and keep an eye out for that fan art video, because I'm gonna try to edit it probably right after this. So yeah, bye everybody. Where's the, I gotta hit the button to turn off the